Let me ask you something. How many tabs do you have open on your computer right now? Maybe 5, 10. You're like me, 27. If you're like most of us, your browser is basically your second brain. You've got tabs for emails, Google Docs, Canva, ChatGPT, and probably your project management system all open all at once, right? And somehow you're still copying and pasting between them, trying to keep your day moving. Now, imagine if your browser itself could understand what you're doing, remember your goals, and help you get things done without bouncing in between tabs. Well, that is what Atlas promises to do.
Welcome to Marketing Trends Now. I'm Katie Brinkley, a social media strategist who's been in the game for over 2 decades. And I'm a business owner just like you. If you want to stay ahead of the algorithm without burning out, I've got you. I know you've got a business to run, so I'm going to keep it short, smart, and worth your time.
Let's dive into today's episode. You've probably heard of AI-powered browsers like Arc or Perplexity's Comet, but OpenAI just changed the game again. They launched ChatGPT Atlas, which is a brand new web browser built entirely around ChatGPT. And this isn't just another Chrome extension or a fancy add-on. This is a complete rethinking of how we browse the web, how we research, shop, plan, and how we get things done. And AI is woven into every single part of the experience. So today's episode, we're going to be breaking down what this new ChatGPT Atlas is, what it can actually do, and why this matters for marketers, entrepreneurs, business owners, creators, all of us who are just trying to get a lot of things done, save our time, work smarter, and stay ahead of the curve. So here's the quick download. ChatGPT Atlas is OpenAI's new browser that puts ChatGPT right at the center of your online experiences. So right now, at the time of this recording, it is only available for Mac OS users. It is going to be coming soon to Windows and iOS and Android. So this browser, it is not just about search. It is designed to be your super assistant, a tool that follows you around the web, understands your context, and helps you complete tasks in real time. So let's just say that you are on a website and you're looking at some data. Maybe you want to see the latest podcast data of 2025, or maybe you're trying to get some market research based on your industry. So normally you'd open ChatGPT in a separate tab and ask, hey, can you summarize these numbers for me? But with Atlas, ChatGPT already knows what you're looking at. You can literally ask it right in the same window, and it'll generate a summary instantly. So that kind of in-context understanding is what makes Atlas feel like the next evolution of how we use the internet. And this is where it gets really powerful. Atlas doesn't just sit there waiting for you to prompt it. It can actually see and understand what you're working on. So let's say you're writing a proposal in Google Docs or responding to client emails. With Atlas, ChatGPT can help you rewrite or polish your message right inside the email field. So no copying, no pasting, no switching tabs. It's all in line. Imagine that you're researching competitors or trying to find some new clients. You can ask, summarize the main points from these 5 websites, and Atlas will do it, pulling directly from the tabs you have open. Folks, this is not just convenience, right? It's productivity on a whole new level. So this means smoother workflows, faster reporting, and way less digital clutter. You can give natural language commands like close my social media tabs or reopen the blog post that I was reading yesterday. Atlas turns your browser into an AI-powered workplace. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, wait a second, is this thing tracking everything I do? So let's talk about that. Let's talk about memory and privacy. Atlas comes with a built-in browser memory, which lets ChatGPT remember the sites you've visited, the tasks you've started, or the ideas that you've explored. So for example, you could say, find all the job postings that I looked at last week and summarize industry trends so I can prep for interviews. That's all possible because Atlas can recall your browsing context. But this is the key part. you are completely in control. You can turn off memory at any time, delete browser history, or clear associated memories instantly. None of your browsing data is used to train OpenAI's models. It's optional, it's transparent, and most importantly, it is user controlled. So instead of feeling like you are giving up your privacy, it feels more like having that personal assistant who remembers things that you want to have remembered, and it forgets the things that you don't want to remember. Now, there is one new feature that I think we all need to be paying attention to, and it's called agent mode. Think of it like having an actual virtual assistant that can do work for you while you browse. Let's say you're planning an event. Okay, you could ask Atlas to research venues, compare prices, check availability, and even start booking options all within your browser in real time. Or let's say you're a business owner prepping for a new product launch. You could have it analyze competitor sites, summarize reviews, and create marketing checklists without leaving your current tab. Agent mode goes beyond just generating ideas. It actually takes action. How cool is that? And right now it's available for the Plus members, Pro members, and the business users. And this is something I think is important to note. Atlas isn't just launching into an empty space. We're seeing a wave of AI integrated browsers hit the market. Perplexity's Comet, which I mentioned earlier, Arc's built-in assistant, and even Google weaving Gemini into Chrome. How many of you have opened up Google, typed in a search like you normally would, and it's given you an AI response instead of taking you to a list of web pages? This is already happening, but Atlas is different because it's built around ChatGPT from the ground up. It's not just an add-on. This is a whole new experience. It could completely shift how we think about web browsing. So instead of opening up the internet to find information, you're now using the internet to get things done. And that's a huge opportunity, right? For marketers, for creators, for business owners who are constantly juggling research, content, and client communication. Just imagine cutting all of your time in half with those daily tasks just by using a browser that understands your intent. That is the power of Atlas right there. So should you use Atlas? What does this mean for you? If you're a small business owner and you're trying to stay ahead in all of these digital trends, this is your opportunity. This is your wake-up call. AI, not just a tool anymore, it is becoming the foundation of how we work online. ChatGPT Atlas is available, like I said before, for all Mac OS users. It's coming soon to Windows, iOS, Android. You can download it now at chatgpt.com/Atlas, and you can bring over your bookmarks, your passwords, browsing history in minutes. So I want you to try it. Just give it a shot. Try it for 1 week. Use it for your research, use it for your content planning or your client communication, and then ask yourself how much time it saved you. I love using tools like Toggle, Toggl. I actually track a lot of my time to see how much time I'm being saved by some of these AI tools right now and whether or not they're worth the investment. The future of marketing isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things faster, smarter, and by having the right tools in your tool belt. Until then, keep your marketing smart, strategic, and always on trend.